Wow, I like this movie. It's so great and the graphics are... I don't even know, they're decent. Hey, what are you doing here? It's time to do another episode of Fergus's Online Store Finds. Already, but we just filmed the last one a few minutes ago. Well, apparently, the last time we ordered something, we ordered more than one thing. More than one thing, you say? Well, what's the second thing? Well, let me explain to you. One explanation later. Wait. You're telling me he bought that? Yep, he sure did. Why? Why did he buy that? The fans say it's the worst piece of merchandise to ever exist. I don't know. It's the creator. He felt like it. Do I have to review it? Yep. Alright, well, let's get it over with. Hello, everybody, and welcome to a really bad episode of Fergus's Online Store Finds. Now, you're probably wondering, why am I in my wooden railway form again? Well, if you put the pieces together, you'll probably find out what I'm reviewing today. I am reviewing this thing. Now, everyone already knows about this, but in case you don't, this is the brand new wooden railway. Thomas Wood. For some reason, Mattel decided that wooden railway needed another redesign, not even a year after the last one. And this was the outcome. They put barely any effort into the engine at all. Well, maybe durability, but paint? Definitely not. The thing they put the most effort into was probably the description on the back of the box. Let's take a read. Meet the firecracker. I'm sorry, what? Rosie, the free-spirited tomboy who's happy spending time with girls and boys. She's not afraid to voice her opinion, and her friends love her honestly. Now, you probably don't want me to open this, but I have to. Wait, what's that? 100% wood from well-managed forests. Alright, everyone, the fun's over. Time to open it. Oh, it's actually hard still. To prevent vandalism, because there have been occasions where people have stolen engines right out of the box. And so, here she is, Rosie. If there is one thing that wood improves on from wooden railway, it's the fact that the faces are a bit better than earlier this year, and they're actually putting effort into the buffer beams. Well, kind of. We should be used to the red buffers by now. Now, I've brought in an ordinary wooden railway Thomas to find some differences. Of course, the lack of paint. The coal has more detail than the original. The wheels are basically the same, except on the newer wooden railways, their wheels are actually engraved. And the wood engines actually have their names engraved into the wood now, unlike wooden railway where they're just painted on. And this Rosie smells like an ordinary wooden railway item. Something that people don't pay attention to when they open something is how it smells. And Rosie smells no different. Now, one of the many complaints that people have with Thomas Wood is the fact that the magnets were changed. But are they still compatible? Yes, they are. Now, I'm going to skip the size comparison because it's wooden railway. You'll find it everywhere. Well, almost everywhere. But before I say if I recommend it or not, do I hate Thomas Wood? I don't love it, but I don't hate it either. I'm gonna lose so many subscribers and a lot of respect for saying this, but it's my personal opinion. I don't mind the exposed wood. If you watch channels where they're like intended for little kids, they have a little kid that they show this model to, or toy, and from what I've seen, the kids love these models, and they think it's better than classic wooden railway. And while these toys aren't intended for us, we complain about them, just like the bouncing. We shouldn't complain about something that's not fully intended for us. Well, while the show's a different thing, Thomas Wood isn't really intended for the older audiences. It's intended for the smaller audiences, and that's the children. And I don't have a problem with that, Mattel, but I just need to give you some advice. If you want to make more money off your models, put more effort into them, and see where that takes you. You might waste more money by putting all the detail into it, but in the end, all the kids will like it, and the older fans will like it too, and you'll make a lot of profit off of that. So do I hate Thomas Wood? No. I actually kinda like it, but in the end, I hope that Mattel learns from what they've done, and they actually improve on their models in the near future. The one complaint I have about this Rosie is the fact that they didn't cut out the bunker properly. And now all of you are probably like, why is he defending Thomas Wood? Thomas Wood is the worst thing ever. He should not be defending this thing. Well, let me tell you something. Remember, Thomas Wood is not the worst thing we have ever had. Sharon Miller. And so, this has been Fergus's Online Store Finds, Episode 4. Or you might can call it Fan of Thomas 31's Thoughts on Thomas Wood. Now, the question of the video. Let me think of something. I've got something. Do you think Thomas Wood will sell well? Like, will it sell really well and make lots of money? Or will it flop and Wooden Railway will discontinue altogether? Leave your answer in the comments and your answer might get pinned. Anyways, thanks for watching and see you next time. Wait, I just remembered. They changed the track designs. Is it still compatible with classic Wooden Railway? Of course it is. I don't see how they'd make it incompatible. It works as fine as ordinary Wooden Railway. I hate that Chinese dragon.